Imagine being able to walk into a field, stick a few microphones into the plants and the ground, and precisely tell what insect pests are munching on your yields. Not long ago, I was surprised to discover that it's a fairly well-researched technology, and they even use it in other industries to detect termites in wooden structures, for example. What's so unique about acoustic detection is that you can detect pests that would normally go unseen, even if you had an army of robots with cameras scrutinizing every inch of your field, because they are simply hidden from eyesight. Now, acoustic detection devices aren't cheap, but it was far worse only a couple of years ago. I heard a guy talking. He had about 20 years of experience in the field and developed a couple of his own devices for about $350 a piece. Whereas when he was starting, he was working with equipment going for some $3,500. So 10 times the amount. When I was researching how the devices work and how they are able to hear the insects, which I'm sure you would also like to know, I kept seeing the word piezoelectric. After digging deeper, I discovered that it's the very same principle that makes all of our microphones work. Piezoelectric materials have the unique ability to create electricity on impact or under pressure. That happens thanks to their chemical structure. Imagine a hexagonal grid of elements. Due to the physics of things, the center of electric charges is roughly in the middle, but when you compress it, the centers of the positive and negative charges go apart, which creates an electric field, which in turn generates electricity. Put plainly, when an insect makes a sound, the sound waves, thanks to some amplification, compress the piezoelectric plate, and it then creates the electric signals that we see on our computer. But there is more. Richard Mencken, aka the guy from earlier, took it to a whole another level, in that he made a device to wait for the male mating call of a specific insect, and upon receiving it, it sends back a strong female mating call. When you combine this with an insect trap, the male will search for the female, fall into the trap, and just like that, you can disrupt the whole reproduction cycle of these critters in your field. It's not all that bright though. At first, it might seem difficult to differentiate between the insect and all the other noises when you are sitting in a field with a mic stuck in dirt. But apparently it's very easy to do so, because we have already collected enough data on each of the main insect pest species so that we can focus only on a few specific wavelengths and leave out the rest. And the USDA even has an extensive audio library to compare your recordings with. What could prove to be a real challenge though is the ease of use. You would need either hundreds of thousands of microphones or spend there a long time just to confidently cover one single cornfield. So maybe it's more suited for use in the orchards, but you tell me if it's worth it to go through all this trouble just to be able to treat your plants locally instead of a whole field application. Thanks for watching.